Hello everyone, I'll be presenting on the topic taxation and reporting of VDA. So what is VDA is basically virtual digital assets, whatever assets that you see online, for example crypto, NFTs, those all come under the area of virtual digital assets. Here you can see the image of cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and also an example of NFT. NFTs are usually images or any other kind of token that has its own unique value and it's traded digitally. So as per the definition of Finance Act 2022, cryptocurrencies, NFTs and any digital asset notified by the government will come under VDA. As I've shown priorly, the cryptocurrencies and then the image of NFT, and then in future if there are any more different kinds of virtual digital assets, they will also come under the definition of VDA. So what is the taxation of that? As per section 115 BBH, as per Income Tax Act, the taxation on VDA is flat 30%. There will be no deduction except the cost of acquisition. So if there is any other expense incurred to gain the VDA, it will not be considered as a deduction. Only the cost can be claimed as deduction. Then no set-off of any loss against other income. The loss of VDA cannot be a set-off against any other types of heads of income. Loss from VDA cannot be carried forward. So the losses occurred in the VDA also cannot be carried forward for the upcoming financial years also. In terms of the TDS, it is under section 194S. The percentage is 1%, and if you're an individual or HUF not having business income, only if the consideration is more than 50% a year. For others, the threshold limit for TDS will be 10,000 per year. Who is responsible in deducting TDS? The buyer will be responsible for TDS. So more into the definition of TDS, except from cryptocurrencies, NFTs, any code, number or token generated by the cryptographic means, whatever through digital it can be done, even those will come under the definition. Bitcoins, NFTs and other digital assets, future which will be notified. Indian currencies or any other foreign currencies do not come under the area of VDA. And any digital representation of a fiat currency issued by a central bank or central bank digital currencies. Whatever digital currencies are issued by the authorities that can issue them, those will not be considered as VDA but will be considered as normal currencies. So usually crypto or anything that is done by cryptography or blockchain technologies, only those kinds of assets which are generated will come under virtual digital assets. So in terms of reporting in ITR, it should be disclosed in your respective ITRs under the schedule of VDA. The taxpayer should say the type of VDA, if it's a crypto, NFT or any other type, the date of acquisition and the date the VDA is transferred, the sale and the purchase value, the gain and the loss value. In terms of if you're doing the business of virtual digital assets, you're supposed to maintain proper books, ledger, wallet details, transaction records. Whenever there is any kind of contract or agreement, those all details should be maintained properly. In the world of cryptocurrencies and online currencies, there is also a concept of mining. So what exactly mining is? Mining in context of virtual digital assets is a process wherein computer validate and record transactions on a blockchain. There will be a technology where you get to solve puzzles, something difficult in the system, you need to crack those code and go deeper into the section, and there you will be able to gain the cryptocurrencies. Mining itself, it's not considered as a capital gain. The initial receipt of mined cryptocurrency or VDA, its tax has income from other sources. So in the process of mining, whatever you gain, it doesn't come under capital gain but income from other sources. If it is considered as capital gain, is only when you trade the cryptocurrencies or NFTs. When you sell, swap or spend the mined crypto, the difference between fair market value at the time, whenever the mining process is going on, whatever the fair market value of that crypto is, and then the price at which it is sold, the difference will be considered as your gain or loss. When mining, tax as an income, slab rates for hobbies or other business expenses if it is commercial. When mining is processed, that process, whatever income you gain, come from other sources. Whenever you sell or dispose it off, it comes under capital gain. If it's in capital gain, it will be taxed under flat rate of 30%. That's all about virtual digital assets. Thank you.